Oh,
I'm ready to go.
are you ready?
Yes,
Ready
Mom.
for today's episode?
Yes. I'm a little superstitious about it.
Are you a little stitious or are you superstitious?
Oh, I love that.
It's so
I'm
stupid.
superstitious.
Are you a superstitious person? I think I am.
Yeah,
like,
I am.
Personally, yeah.
Yes, I am. I knock on wood. I
Oh,
do
yeah.
all of that little mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
But I believe it, so it's not mumbo jumbo. But
No,
some
I
people
think
call it
yeah.
mumbo jumbo. But yeah, I do. I do follow.
Well, today we're talking about superstitions.
Woo.
Okay. Welcome to Tea, Tales, and Talks, where we talk about spooky things, drink some tea, and try not to get too scared. I'm Sarah, I'll be your host.
And I'm Mackenzie, I'll be your co-host.
For these strange and occasionally unsettling tales. In this episode, we're diving into superstitions we know and love, and some that you may not realize have a spooky, mystical origin. So grab a little stitious cup and join us for this journey through superstitions. Ooh. We're only a little bit stitious, not superstitious. No, we're both superstitious.
Mm-hmm.
There are... I'm sure that we've all heard of the basic everyday superstitions like knocking on wood or don't walk under a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know the meaning behind them? And what if we were to tell you not only are there hundreds of superstitions in the world, but the purpose for them may be a little more strange than we realize? Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
Oh, I'm actually excited for this one. I want to know where some of these random things that I love to do come from.
And you know what? Some of them
just
are...
force a habit.
They're a little bit surprising. And,
Yeah.
like, some of the things that it's, like, ingrained into our just everyday... Like, as a society, we do these little things. But, like, nobody knows the actual reason... The reason why we do them or the origin of how all of that started. Yeah. Okay, let's start with a few of the most common superstitions and little things we consciously do as a society. Then I'll give you a couple that you may not realize are actually stemmed in folklore or witchcraft. And spoiler alert, it's a lot of them.
She says, actually, 99%.
Actually, all of them. Okay, so starting out, actually, this one was the one that I saw recently, and it inspired me to make this episode.
Perfect.
I changed it low-key last minute. Knocking on wood.
I always do that.
I do this, like,
every day.
religiously. Like, this is definitely a superstition that I think we both carry and practice regularly. So knocking on wood is a classic one. I think most people do this or have at least done it once in their life. It's a little funny thing that everybody knows about, but do you know why we knock on wood? I just found this out recently. I always thought that it was just to, like, cancel out jinxing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hope it doesn't rain, knock on wood.
Mm-hmm.
I think most people would agree that that's what they use it for.
Yeah.
However, the origin of this little tick that we do actually stems from ancient pagan and Celtic traditional beliefs. In some, they believed that good spirits lived in the trees in forests, and knocking on the wood of the trees would invoke them to protect you. So, like, basically knocking on wood wakes up the good spirits.
Sure, because they're not annoyed by being woken up. I like it. Okay.
Some believe knocking on wood not only chases away evil spirits, but also interferes with them listening in on conversations. So, like, the sound of knocking on the wood kind of, like... Distorts, yeah, exactly. I wanted to add this one, too, because it was kind of interesting, but some Christians believe that knocking on wood is connected in some way to the wooden cross that Jesus was crucified on. So, like, knocking on wood invokes his protection. That was kind of a cool...
That's wild.
connection, right?
You also knock on wood and you knock on your head.
Or your head, yeah. But I think that one is just like a...
I'm thick-headed or something.
Like, you have no brain in there, so it's wood. I don't know.
I don't know the direct combination, but I know if you don't have wood nearby, you knock on your head. Anyone want to explain that one to us? Feel free.
Okay, our next one. Cross your fingers that we can get through all of these, okay? That was so bad. The next one is crossing your fingers.
Sarah.
So this is usually done to lock in a wish or a hope, sometimes also for good luck, like cross your fingers, wish me luck. In both pagan and Christian beliefs, the cross is a protection symbol, and a figure of good that wards off evil. So crossing your fingers also invokes the protection of the good spirits. Or in the case of wishes and hopes, it maybe invokes like the blessings of good spirits for them to like put the good vibes on.
You can get a little extra sprinkling of good.
Okay, next is breaking a wishbone. Have you guys ever done that? Have you done that? Like at Thanksgiving and you with somebody else?
Pull it with your pinky.
Like this. I think most people have done this at least once, right? You break a wishbone, which is the furcula bone in a bird, like turkey, chicken, or duck. I don't know where it is, don't ask me. We're not kinesiologists.
No, took it?
Just everything else.
Exactly. We let kinesiology be kinesiology.
Unless we put on our kin hats.
True.
At some point, but
For right now, we'll keep them off in the shelf.
we're just scientists, historians, theoryologists. Okay, listen, I actually have a disclaimer and a housekeeping note, if you will. In the last episode, I kept saying theoryologists. Now I'm aware that's not right. It's because it's a joke. I know that it's actually theologists, but theoryologist sounds funnier.
That just sounds more like us.
That's what I mean. Okay. I'm just explaining my joke, okay? So that you guys can laugh too. I understand theoryologist is not correct, but it's because we're not actually theologists. We're theoryologists because it's a fake thing and it's funny. Anyway, so that if that shows up on a t-shirt, it's not a misprint. We're also not dumb. We know the difference. But now you guys know. You can come back to this episode, or you can tell people, no, I remember when they explained that joke. I know what it means.
Maybe we will put it on a t-shirt just for
shits and gigs. If you get it, you get it.
If you don't.
And if you don't, sorry.
You're not part of the cool kids. Period.
Okay, when breaking a wishbone, usually break it in half with somebody else, and whoever gets the beak. Whoever.
The beak's not in this
No.
at all.
Whoever gets the bigger half gets the good luck or their wish comes true. This tradition has been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years, and I do mean hundreds because it actually started with the Romans, the ancient Romans.
Whoa.
Who would break bones for good luck. Listen, I don't know. The Romans were weird. But this developed into a tradition that soon developed into granting a wish.
I have a question. Did they specify which bone they were breaking, or
No.
just like any bone of what they were eating?
It just said breaking bones, but I'm assuming not just like going up to a cow and breaking its leg.
Right? Like I would think it would be like if you had a leg, like a roast or like something like that.
Yes.
You would try to break a leg or
Something like this, yeah. The wishbone, like things that you could break in half like this. That's not just like snapping a bone. Snapping somebody's fibula, femur, I don't know. Okay.
Good luck breaking your femur. That actually...
No, you
need a lot of... That's your thigh bone. You need... It's like my dad said you need sudden deceleration for it to break because you need that much pressure.
Yeah.
So it needs to have like
it's very hard, but then it's really, really, really hard to break, but it's also, if you do break it, really, really hard to heal it too. It's like recovery's really bad. No, I don't know. Listen, I took kinesiology.
I did too.
In high school.
I remember doing well, even...
Me too, but
it didn't stay.
At that point, not this point.
No, I know building codes now, not bones.
You have to replace the information in your brain.
There's only so
we
much
had to make room, yeah.
It's like deleting those old files, those old documents you no longer need. That shit's gone. I can just Google it if I really need to. Purge all. My favorite.
Next is another classic, which I always think of Practical Magic when I hear this one. Throwing spilled salt over your left shoulder.
I learned it as you throw it over your your dominant, like you throw the salt with your dominant hand. Or over your non-dominant shoulder.
Oh, okay, interesting. I've always heard it that it's always left.
Maybe it's because my mom's left-handed and she did it the opposite way.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
I could be wrong, though.
Listen, I'll tell you more.
Twisted as the years go on.
Of course. Okay, this is another strange trick that is meant to cancel out bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
So, spilling salt in many cultures for centuries has been regarded as a bad luck omen that can bring bad relationships, bad fortune, and is even thought to basically invite the devil into wreaking havoc on your life, which is
you're just like
crazy.
Really, you're just letting in all the bad.
All the bad.
By accidentally spilling a little bit of salt.
Watch those elbows.
Girl.
In ancient times, salt was really frickin' expensive, so spilling the salt was generally something that you would try to avoid, obviously. I said perhaps that's why they created this superstition to prevent people from wasting salt.
Is it good? I like your thinking.
Which could be.
Like, it could have been like a parent telling their child, oh, if you do that,
bad things are gonna happen.
You're gonna invite the devil in, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it just, like, they took it and ran.
Yeah, and then everybody started doing it.
And it's like telephone. Yeah. It just has never gone away.
Yeah. So, in my research, it also noted that in the Last Supper painting, there's... I knew about this before, but, like, I never really connected the dots to it. There's a tipped over salt beside Judas's elbow. So, that... We all know what happened after that. Now, the reason... Now, so that some people connect that also, like spilling salt means something bad is going to happen after. Now, the reason we throw salt specifically over the left shoulder is because it's believed that evil spirits are on the left side of you. So I kind of thought of this as like, you know, the like angel, demon / devil, like on your shoulders.
Take him out.
The demon is on the left because the angels are always right.
I guess. Yeah, they could be.
I don't know, but that's just like in some like spiritual capacities, I guess. They think that like maybe also because generally right is your dominant hand, like you do
normal. Good.
Normal is your right that you're right-handed. That's also why like in the old times, if you were left-handed, they would like beat it out of you to be right-handed because they thought that was like bad.
How dare
you do anything on the left side
that we can't do. And I think that was mostly it, is that it was so hard for somebody right-handed dominant to write left-hand that it didn't make sense that their hand
that somebody else would be
could train and do the same.
It's like the opposite.
Mm-hmm. What a thought.
Yeah, interesting. So throwing the salt would ward away evil spirits or blind them so they wouldn't be around you or couldn't hurt you.
And couldn't see you.
So whatever you do not spill the frickin' salt.
Yep. You got it, ma'am.
Okay, now into some of the lesser known, maybe not as commonly known superstitions. These ones were really fun.
I think I know most of these ones.
There was most of them I knew, but I didn't
know the origins.
Yeah, I didn't really know, like I know like kind of the purpose, but not the origins of them. So this one is putting your shoes on the table is bad luck.
It's also gross and dirty.
It's also just like logically don't put your shoes on the table.
Let's just not do it.
No, thank you.
How about we put them on the ground or on the shoe rack? Crazy boot tray.
What a theory.
Crazy.
What a concept.
Guys, I know. We're shaking it up here. Teatales and talks. We're really
going against the grain. Keep your shoes on the floor. Obviously, putting your shoes on the table is disrespectful and dirty. Mm-hmm. But also, putting your shoes on the table is also linked to omens of death and very bad luck. So this I did not know, but I did find that in the coal mining days, in certain regions, when a coal miner died, the family would place their shoes on the table as a form of respect or like to commemorate them. In theater, putting shoes on the table is seen as bad luck and could jinx the performance. I do remember that from when I was dancing. It wasn't like a strong thing for us, but they were like, don't put your ballet flats on the table.
Yeah, no.
Do not.
That's an ixnay. Even in a bag on a table is like, you're still, you're tempting it.
Yeah.
That little piece of fabric or plastic is not protecting the omens, us from the omens.
It's a gray area.
Yeah.
Some people also associate this with death because prisoners are often hanged with their shoes on, and also people are buried with their shoes on. So it's kind of like you're inviting in, like, you're alive, you keep your shoes on your feet walking around or at the door, but when you die, you have your shoes on? I don't know. It's something like that. Listen, I never said these made complete perfect sense. I'm just telling you.
We're also dealing with back in the olden days where nothing made sense. It was just like grasping at straws, and they're like,
I'm just telling you what I found.
Let's just go with that.
But kind of interesting that it's like specifically like an omen of death, like something related to death. Mm-hmm. Or like jinxing a performance.
And then I also find it interesting how like one of the original kind of stories of people placing was not bad. It was a sign of respect.
Of respect, yeah.
And now we see it as such a disrespectful thing.
Yeah.
Crazy how times have changed.
Yeah. Keeping with the shoes theme, gifting somebody shoes invites them to walk out of your life. So I know this one too. But okay, this is not so much a thing in like North American culture, maybe not so much in Western European culture either, but there are some cultures that like very strictly believe this. My boss is Polish. He's like, my wife has never given me shoes. I've never given her shoes, because it's like you're giving them, it's like everything is like it's an energy based thing. Like all of these are like based on some sort of spiritual energy thing, that you're like inviting the energy for them to walk, or like it's like moving energy out kind of. But that's kind of an interesting one. There's also something in a Taylor Swift song that's like something about walking on me in the shoes I gave you as a present.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Queen herself.
She said it. Mm-hmm. Okay, our next one is putting your purse on the floor or the bed. So I'll explain them a little bit separately. Putting your purse on the floor stems from the belief that money will walk away if you put it on the floor. Mm-hmm. The origins of this superstition actually come from ancient China, but nowadays many cultures practice this. This is another like really strict one too. This is kind of based on the idea that putting your purse that has all of your personal belongings, your money, your wallet, like everything, that you're putting it at a low vibrational level, and it's bad feng shui.
Oh, okay.
And putting it like down low is another way of like disrespecting it. So basically, if you don't respect the money or the things that you have, then they're going to leave you.
Damn.
There's a saying, purse on the floor, money out the door.
Nice little rhyme.
That's a nice little rhyme for the superstition. Mm-hmm. Now, the purse on the bed thing is a little bit more on the lines of like, if you put your purse on the bed, then money is going to sleep.
Yeah, like it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
It's just going to stay where it is.
So this is another, I would say, energy-based one.
Because it's absorbing the energy from the bed.
Yes, it's kind of like giving the vibes.
That's why
like, you don't care about the money, so then the money's like, okay, I don't care about you.
Bye.
Mm-hmm. So never put your purse on the floor.
Or the bed, unless you're sleepy.
Which I have
I've done both.
I try not to put my purse on the floor, but I put my purse on the bed all the time. The
purse?
It's the purse thing, it stemmed from ancient China. I've never been there. Like I don't know a lot about Asian cultures, but in a lot of European cultures, the purse thing is a big thing. I also know in Brazil, especially for like older ladies, you will not catch an older lady with her purse on the ground. Ever. So it's kind of interesting how like regions in the world,
just the culture isn't different, and like
they're so
traveling
different.
If you don't travel, you don't know stuff, or you don't see it, you're not exposed to it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Our next one is throwing a coin into a well or a fountain.
A wishing well.
Mm-hmm. So this is another ancient Roman practice. I think it most likely originated much earlier even than that, but they were like known for this, or maybe made it more mainstream, this little practice.
Regular, yeah.
The idea of tossing a coin into water was seen as gifting a token to the water spirits or to the gods, when polytheism was a thing, to grant a wish or good luck. Mm-hmm. So that's where we get the like making a wish on the fountain or wishing well, because they would give a little offering to the water spirits in return for something good to happen to them.
Gimme.
That one's kind of cool.
I like that one.
It's an interesting point that a lot of these have to do with luck, right? Some ward off bad luck, others invoke good luck, and some that inadvertently bring about bad luck or bad omens. But let's look into some of the luck superstitions that we know and love, starting with good luck. Okay, lucky rabbit's foot. We know that one. This one is thought to bring good luck, protection, and even fertility.
Oh.
You know why?
Why? Because they breed like rabbits. I answered my own question.
So the roots for this one are also stemming from ancient Rome, which says that cutting a live rabbit's foot was also used medicinally. I don't know the connection between that. I might take that part out because it doesn't make sense. But in ancient Rome,
medicine was weird.
A live cut hare's foot was used medicinally. I didn't look into how or why, but
you guys do with that information as you will.
What you will. In North American folklore, it became essential that it is the left hind foot of a graveyard rabbit or harvested during unlucky times to get basically the maximum mystical properties of a rabbit's foot to be lucky. Another thing that I saw, which this I think I heard of this one before, so this one might be a little bit more of the common why people have like a lucky rabbit's foot. Sometimes back in the olden days they thought that witches would often disguise themselves as animals. So if somebody took the foot of a rabbit that was a witch in disguise, they would therefore, I assume, absorb the
witchy
powers, like the magical protection from the witch. That one's a little bit gruesome, but it's a point. The next one we have is a horseshoe.
Very familiar. Pointed upwards.
Yes, and I always wondered why though? Like for what?
For the energy to flow.
For what and for why?
The good luck to flow out
for the
of
good
it.
So hanging a horseshoe above a door or entryway or carrying it around was seen to ward off evil and bring good fortune. Now, iron is historically believed to repel spirits. We talked about materials and stuff with
having powers,
having energy, and there's different, even like we've said before with crystals and stuff, they all have different
their own material holding special energies.
Yes, and they all have kind of energetic properties.
And let's look at the time. I bet they had a lot of horseshoes lying around.
Fuck yes.
So might as well use what we have.
So worn horseshoes, especially in Europe, centuries and centuries ago, became a protective charm. So there's one story that I think that most of the lore about lucky horseshoes stems from this, but I'll just tell you what it is. A legendary 10th century story or tale about Saint Dunstan. I'll just hold on. I'll read the thing. I have it in brackets. This is what the story is. The legend of Saint Dunstan and the horseshoe.
The legend of Saint Dunstan and the horseshoe tells of the story of how Saint Dunstan, a skilled blacksmith, tricked the devil into promising never to enter the place where a horseshoe is hung above the door. This is why horseshoes are seen as a symbol of protection against evil.
So basically in this story, Saint Dunstan, nails a hot horseshoe onto the devil's hoof. Why did he do that? I don't know.
Because he could, I guess.
I don't know, but he did it. And he said to the devil, brother, you can't come into any houses that have horseshoes now because you've got a burning horseshoe on your foot.
It repels you.
So that story kind of plays into that superstition, as well as the iron, because iron repels spirits. As well, the nail count on a horseshoe is typically the number 7. So there's 7 holes and 7 nails in the horseshoe, and 7 is a universally recognized lucky number.
Oh, good month.
Good month. Okay, this last one is one of my faves. Finding a 4-leaf clover is good luck. I've said this before, but my grandma, when she was alive, she would find 4-leaf clovers lickety split. She was really good at finding them.
She was a friggin' magnet.
Yeah. I've never found one.
Neither, I don't think I have either.
And that's on my bucket list.
I can die when I find one.
Yes. I think because it's so rare to find a 4-leaf clover, and because it's actually a mutation in the plant, clovers have 3 leaves. It's a form of good luck when one is found, because it's what are the odds of you finding that?
Yeah.
This is also connected to ancient Celtics again, and also a reason why they're seen on St. Patrick's Day is they were thought to ward off evil spirits and bring good fortune. But I think that the main origin is because it's something so rare
Yeah.
That when you find it, that has to be like a good sign.
It has to be.
It's a good sign. Okay, now we must talk about the bad luck superstitions.
We're going to talk about the good. We're going to talk about the bad.
There's always two sides of any coin.
Exactly. You know,
like,
it, girl.
yeah.
If we have a 3-sided coin,
That's not a coin.
it's not a coin. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what that is. Okay, our first one, of course, is seeing a black cat or when a black cat crosses your path.
Uh-oh.
This one is funny because it kind of has a witchy connection. It's originating mostly in old Europe, of course.
I'm shocked.
And I wrote, probably during the witch hysteria and panic period, when everybody was like very obsessed with witches and witches were bad, etc., etc. Black cats were associated with witches, so therefore, if one crossed your path,
It was a witch.
it was a witch, or they were sure to bring you bad luck. They're also seen as agents of evil. So I don't know if we've talked about this before, but kind of a I don't want to say stereotype because I think that it's often true, but sometimes witches have familiars, so it's kind of like an animal counterpart to them, like a spirit animal-ish type of thing. And I guess back then they believed a lot of witches, their familiars were black cats. Listen,
They had a lot of black cats back in the day, I must guess.
Well, kind of the reason behind that is because a lot of Christian traditions viewed anything black, especially cats, with like suspicion and witchcraft and the devil. Also, there was something else about witches, like being kind of like I said with the rabbits, witches in disguise, so that they could turn themselves into animals.
Yeah.
So they thought black cats often either they were witches or they were working for the witches who were working for the devil, aka cats are evil agents. Agents of evil, not evil like spies, like evil agents. Pew, pew, pew.
E-Force, but with A.
They're undercover. So anything that was black was regarded as like bad or like not pure or whatever. Like black, the literal color. Okay, next is walking under a ladder. This one is one of my like...
This is a big one for me.
I don't do this, but I never really understood why. But it just like made sense in my brain why you shouldn't. Obviously, it's bad juju. It's bad vibes, right?
Bad vibes.
And it can bring you very bad luck.
Bad luck.
Now, in ancient Egypt, a ladder leaning against a wall formed a sacred triangle, aka symbolic of divine passage. Triangles are very significant in Egyptian culture, right? We know this. So walking under it was thought to disturb spirits or basically cursing yourself walking through the triangle. In Christian symbolism, the triangle represents the Holy Trinity, right? So walking through the triangle was considered blasphemous, whatever, was considered blasphemous and inviting the devil's attention, basically. Like you're like breaking
Coaxing
up
it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Come get me.
Everything's blasphemous. Listen,
Oh my
that word is
gosh.
crazy.
Blasphemy.
That is blasphemy. That
Right
is
there.
a sin.
A sin.
Do not.
Blasphemy. Did you hear about last week's blasphemy?
Somebody
Okay.
walked underneath a ladder. Can you believe that?
Ladder.
A ladder.
And then I saw a black cat run in front of him.
And guess what?
What?
Both of them were the devil.
The devil. See, guys, this is exactly what happened back in the day.
This was a conversation.
Quote unquote, this. We have video evidence.
Video evidence. This is a recording.
That was a clip from the 1800s.
Triangles breaking the Holy Trinity. Got it. Now we have the infamous number 13.
Love it.
The most unlucky number. But why? So the number 13 has long been seen as a disruptive number, a number of chaos, if you will. In Norse mythology, Loki, who is, I think he's literally like the god of mischief and chaos. Like he's like a trickster.
He's a fall.
I just know him from Marvel movies, but I know listen.
Tell me more. Let me just wait. I just gotta close my eyes.
There's a story of Loki crashing a banquet of 12 of the gods, and he's the 13th guest. So seeing as him... Yeah, he is a god.
Yeah, he is a god of mischief, yeah.
Of mischief, and, like, the trickster god or whatever, and, like, the chaos. So, like, 13, him being the 13th guest, and him being associated with chaos, basically. I guess in the story, the banquet... him showing up as the 13th guest led to tragedy. I don't know much about Norse mythology. I just know that he's a trickster god.
He triggered the end, I guess.
In Christianity, Judas was the 13th at the Last Supper. And obviously we know he betrayed Jesus. One of you will betray me. Oh, it's this. That one.
One of you
It's this one.
will betray me tonight. Is it me, Jesus? No. Is it me, Jesus? It's not you either. Is it me, Jesus? Is it me, Jesus?
Damn. There's another one though, and I don't remember. Ugh, I need you to get on TikTok. You're gonna like it. It's really funny. Okay.
I brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh. Thank you. Murder. Judas. No. I brought you frankincense.
Murder. Judas. Anyways, okay. That was like a very, very derailed conversation. That was so bad. Anyways, Judas was the 13th person at the Last Supper. And he betrayed Jesus. Now, 13 is an uneven number. And the number 12 is in like many cultures and many like spiritual practices, religions, like concepts in the world, 12 is regarded as a perfect number. Because it's an even number. Even looking at the zodiac signs, the months of the year, the number of apostles. It's not apostles.
It's apostles.
Apostles.
One of us goes to church and one of us doesn't. Guess who's who? Some of us also knows the Bible and one of us doesn't. Guess who is who?
I know the Bible, I just don't know how to say apostle.
I don't know the Bible, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the Bible.
One of us goes to church and one of us knows the Bible, but
they're
not the same person.
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't that kind of funny? See, we balance each other out. Even like the months of the year, there's 12 months. Also, 12 is like evenly divisible.
Aren't there 12 planets?
Maybe.
I could be wrong. I could just be pulling something out of my arse right now.
Maybe. I don't know. How many planets are in the solar system? Ours. I think it's 12 minus Pluto, because Pluto's the 13th. Sorry, Pluto. We love you.
We do love you,
little
Pluto.
mini guy.
Little guy.
And
hey,
then...
Pluto! Just kidding. She's already gone. It's too late, guys.
So 13 is kind of like... It's just like not good vibes because it's just like that one extra, like the one something that makes everything messy. Anyways.
Well then, Sarah.
Then infamously we have Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun. Feared by many, Friday
And loved by a lot too.
Yeah, that's true. Like I think I told you before, like Friday the 13th to me is not really like a bad luck day.
No.
But when I used to do dance, the owner of the studio, she was like, Friday the 13th is not bad luck for me. Everything, like, good things have happened to me on that day. So I don't think of it as like a bad omen. I think of it as something lucky. And also,
it only happens every once in a while.
Yeah, it's something really rare. Also, Taylor Swift, her favorite number is 13. It's not necessarily an unlucky number, but
definitely not.
Anyways, the day Friday as the day is often associated with sin, straying from the path, and is also associated with Venus, which is connected to love and indulgence.
Oh.
So then that combined with the number 13 that is seen with like chaotic, messy, also like diverting from like the perfect pure number 12. It's a very chaotic energy.
Yeah.
It's a messy mix, if you will. So those are kind of the good luck superstitions and bad luck superstitions. Some of them I like really did not realize the origins of them, yeah. Or like why we thought they were bad luck. Just like
because we've been told
they're bad, but not why. Very interesting. I have a lot of personal superstitions. Do you have any personal superstitions? Sorry.
I'm honestly thinking. I'm just trying to think if I do.
I have some. I'll tell you mine. Do you want me to tell you?
And I was playing rugby.
Sports, like the sports world. I didn't even get into it, but like that is like the realm of superstitions.
Oh my god, putting on one thing at a time the exact same way.
Lucky underwear, lucky socks that you never
Not
wash.
washing equipment.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
First
I would
of all,
wash
yucky.
that.
Again, like certain numbers are associated with luck.
See, rugby numbers are associated with your position on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't pick your number.
Oh, really?
So your number is associated with where you are.
So does everybody... So, like, does every team have the same...
The numbers.
Or the same...
And that same number on that team is playing the same position that you're...
Oh, okay, so you match the numbers.
Mm-hmm. So with their number one and our number one does the same thing. Mm-hmm. Has the same name. Your title.
What number is the one that gets lifted up?
The hooker.
What number are they?
Or they're 2. It's like 2 or 5 or something. Okay. I think it's 2. Now I'm embarrassing myself. Future Sarah might have to edit this out. Because I love rugby. Hooker's number 2.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Okay, I'll tell you mine.
Yeah.
And then maybe you'll
think of some.
Remember or be inspired.
Yeah. Or just be like, oh, I guess I do have some.
I guess I do. Okay, I'm gonna tell you mine are, like, some of them are weird, and some of them I just made up, I think. Like, this one. Mm-hmm. This one is my, like, since I was a kid, I had this. Okay, being, like, a kid with anxiety, you look for things that are, like, comfortable, or, like, signs that it's gonna be okay.
It's good. Everything's okay.
So one of my, like, little superstitions that I have, usually when traveling, I said this when we were going on our trip, too. If you see, like, one single tree in the middle of a field, where we live, it's usually in a cornfield.
Yeah.
One single tree, that to me is, like, a good luck sign that, like, we're going to get to the destination, okay, everybody's gonna be fine. It's just, like, a good omen, basically. I can't tell you, like, I was a very anxious child, obviously, so I was, like, praying, looking for good signs that we were going to make it on the 2-hour drive, whatever. But now whenever I go on trips, I'm always looking for that.
Yeah.
Pushing your chair in, like, not leaving it just, like, out from the table, or having a chair in your room or, like, somewhere that doesn't have stuff on it. So, like, always push in your chair, always have something on the chair, because leaving an open chair invites spirits to sit down in it. It's an unoccupied chair, so then it's like, hey, sit in here.
So I should put a pillow on my office chair.
Or push it in.
No. What I mean is
one of those?
my accent chairs.
Maybe. You have a blanket on one, though.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's keeping the one busy, but the other one is just inviting.
Yeah.
Dave.
He's there.
He was actually
He's
back
like,
this
no,
week. He's
my
like,
chair.
Please actually don't.
That's my only place to sit.
Please just keep that actually right there.
Oh my gosh. So, since I was a kid, this was like, and I think I heard it somewhere one time, but I have experiences of seeing people, not alive people, like sitting in chairs that have, like, not been pushed in. So maybe I'll save this for our yeah, that one I always. So, like, having like also a chair, not just like your desk chair, but like
a dining chair.
Yeah, dining chairs. You always push in your dining chairs. You always push in, like, if you're leaving for, like, the day, like, I do this at the office, I always push in my chair.
Me too.
I can't. It's also like a
habit.
It's a habit. It's also kind of like how do I explain it? Like, it's just like tidying up, kind of. Like, you push your chairs in.
Yeah, put everything away.
You put everything into a good into its place. Blah 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 blah. Don't sleep with a mirror facing directly onto your bed. Although at the place that we were at, the whole closet in my room was a mirror.
I didn't even think of it because my mirror in my room faces my bed, and, like, so I'm unfazed by it.
Yeah, mine is, like, on the edge of my bed, like, you can see, but, like, it's not good to have a mirror, like, that you can see yourself sleeping.
Oh, I can't see myself sleeping.
Mostly because of, like, the feng shui thing, like, energetically, it's not...
Right?
It's not a good thing to see yourself for other reasons in bed. Maybe for other reasons. But it's, like, bad feng shui. It also is another, like, it's inviting things in.
Portals.
And if you believe in portals, if you do, you have to check out our portals episode where we dive into some portals.
We hop, skip, and jump through them, girl.
Many portals around the world, but a lot of people think that mirrors are portals in of themselves, which that would have been a great thing for us to talk about. I just like did not even.
That's okay.
Especially
we can do an episode 2.
Episode 2 of portals.
Portal
also,
beat you.
having like 2 mirrors facing each other, because one mirror is a portal in of itself. Having 2 mirrors directly across from each other, it's like the reason why people kind of associate mirrors with portals, I would also, is because it's a reflection of our world, but it's like opposite. It's like flipped. Some people think of it as another dimension on that side of the mirror, which kind of interesting. I also think that mirrors hold energy the same way materials do, because it sees things. Right?
Yeah.
Like it's seeing everything.
When we were on vacation walking through the old houses and the mirrors,
I know,
I was so eerie.
I was like looking into them. I'm like, the shit that has been, you've seen physically, not just seen it, but reflected back things that were happening.
Yeah.
So having something like that facing your bed when you're sleeping, because when you sleep, you're at your most vulnerable.
You're relaxed.
You're not conscious. Like, your brain is not... Well, it's awake, because if it wasn't, you would be dead, but...
Yeah, I think
we talked about that. When we were talking about
episodes.
dreams, yeah. Because everybody dreams, you just don't remember them.
Me.
Because if you didn't, you would be dead, your brain would be off. So, anyway, okay, so yeah. So don't have a mirror facing your bed when you're sleeping. Because it's not good vibes for you.
Bad vibes, bad vibes.
Another superstition, it's not really a superstition, but I like to do this, is asking Saint Anthony to help you find lost things. I think it's Saint Anthony.
I think I remember you doing that.
And
in school when something was lost.
There's like a little, I always knew about him, but like there's a little like saying,
a specific thing
that I love to say now because it's like cute, and I found out about it recently. It's Saint Anthony, look around, something's lost that can't be found. And I've done this, like saying that out loud. I've done it twice, and it's worked.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
So I don't know if that's really like a superstition, maybe like it's kind of like a little belief. Do you have anything? Do you remember?
I was trying to think of someone that you were going through yours. When I was like young and I'd get anxious, I would do this like tapping thing, but I would have to tap in a specific pattern, like a pyramid. I would have to make a pyramid. So it would have to be like, you start at the base, and then you go one less, and in between them, and then you have to like, just that.
Okay.
Anxiety things, I guess,
Yeah.
too. When I was playing rugby, I liked when my dad would braid my hair. It was like a good, like, it was good, extra good luck. My dad braided my hair. When I would kick a very specific way. Like I would point my toe before I would kick. And everybody would make fun of me because I looked ridiculous. But it just, like, helped get me, like, into the mindset. And then, like, I don't know, every kick turned out pretty well. What else? Knock on wood, salt, no shoes on the table. I'm trying to also think about, like, holidays and, like, holiday superstitions. Yeah. Like, New Year's, you have your good luck, like, your kiss, New Year's kiss. Yeah. I believe in that. I do that.
Usually we open like the sliding door or the windows or the front door in our house on New Year's to like let in the like new energy coming in.
There's also something about opening windows when somebody dies.
Maybe, yeah.
So their spirits aren't trapped or something.
I think there's something else too about like when you buy a new house. This is
or like carrying your wife over the threshold.
Yeah. That's an interesting one.
That's one.
I think that this is like a religious thing, but I know that my family does this a lot. I think a lot of maybe it's more Catholic thing, but when you buy a new house, that you have it blessed.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's like, we have yearly blessing, like at least for my church, we do yearly blessings over the threshold of the door, and it blesses everybody coming into the house and going in and like out.
That's cool.
And it's based on like the year you sign it based for the whole year, and then every year you have to redo it.
Interesting. I do have some more here, so
Yeah,
I'll just get into the rest of them.
because maybe
there's-
that'll trigger my brain.
Yeah. Well, for now, no. Now. Now it's time for a very important section. That's a little bit optimistic, but important is, I use that loosely, but we're diving into some of the witchy superstitions.
Love it.
We love witchy stuff.
Love it.
So maybe you guys do these things, maybe this will give you some ideas, but here are a few of the common witchy superstitions. If you've ever heard of when a broom falls in the house, that means an uninvited guest is coming over.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. Hanging bells on the door, the front door usually.
Yeah.
I like to do this sometimes at Christmas.
Well, oh my gosh, we have a wreath that's just bells
With
that we
bells.
hang on for Christmas.
Because the ringing, okay, I'm gonna get into a little bit more woo-woo than usual, but
deep woo-woo.
this is science also. So putting on our scientist caps.
We got our witch hats and our scientist caps on.
Yeah.
Buckle up, everybody.
Buckle up. Every sound, well, okay, I'll go back to the beginning. Every single thing ever has a vibration, okay?
Frequency.
Has a frequency. Everything is moving constantly. Even the table, the molecules in the table are moving very, 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 very slowly so that everything we put on the table does not fall through the molecules of the table. It's a solid surface, but all of those little teeny tiny molecules, they're all moving very slow. But everything is moving.
Small and tiny.
And vibrating at a different level, at a different frequency. And sound works the same way. Every sound, if you've seen sound waves.
I can barely hear them.
Sounds all have a different sound wave because they're a different frequency. So the ringing of bells, it's a very high-pitched frequency.
The ringing in my ears.
Ringing in Mackenzie's ears.
Tinnitus is also a very high frequency.
But it's thought that, I guess it's kind of the same idea as sound bowls.
Yeah, the sound of the door hitting the bells or something.
The ringing of the bells is a high-pitched frequency that wards off evil spirits. Because it's such a high frequency that it's
it pierces their ears, yeah.
Go away.
Can't
kind of
touch
thing.
this.
You can't touch this. Okay, next one is stepping over a broom that's laying on the ground. I've heard of this one many, many times when I was younger.
Really?
Yes. But
I
don't follow this one. But basically, stepping over a broom can bring you bad luck. And in the olden days, they said if you step over a broom on the ground, you could have a unwed pregnancy. They're you're having a baby right now.
She said, I'm pregnant, I don't know how. And they said, you stepped over a broom.
Remember when you came over?
Remember when you stepped over that broom, honey? Maybe you shouldn't have done that.
I saw it.
Keep those legs closed.
Okay, this one I really like. Finding and carrying a hagstone. So, let me explain. This is also one of my bucket list things.
To find a hagstone?
Finding a hagstone. So,
okay, now we got the wildlife.
The wildlife is here.
Joining. Okay, freaking Snow White over here. Send it away.
Okay. Oh.
I thought it worked.
Is it a bird or a squirrel? I don't know. I think it's in the pit. What is it called? I don't know. The window well.
We only work in residential.
I don't know.
What the? Oh!
Okay, so a hagstone is a stone that has a hole in it.
What?
Yes.
A naturally forming stone that just has a random hole in it?
That has a hole in it, yes.
She's going to Google!
Go and look it up. But it's supposed to be really, really good luck to find one. And I've heard kind of legends that basically if you find one, it means that a spirit or a witch spirit has gifted it to you. Yeah. So it's literally just a rock, a stone that has a hole in it. Usually that you can see through it. So...
Sarah, we could have found one if we only went to the beach.
Yeah, we did not go to the beach. It's okay. It was raining.
It was what?
We won't talk about it. So, hagstones are thought to provide protection, also repel witchcraft, ward off the evil eye, and grant you clairvoyance. So, looking through the hole in the hagstone allows you to see things that you can't see with a naked eye. So I don't know if you've ever watched the movie Spiderwick
I think so.
with the 3 siblings and the twins.
I think so.
Who there's like little goblins and stuff. One of my favorites when I was young, for obvious reasons. Like I'm a
shocked.
weirdo.
Shocked
But-
that's one of your favorite. I'm shocked that we also both like Lord of the Rings or any of that like
I know,
witchy
the, like, fantasy
magic
stuff.
fantasy.
The magic, that's what
She's
it
like,
is.
I don't know if you're gonna like it. I don't think
love
you
it.
understand
I
what
don't
my
think you know me.
childhood was like. I think one of my favorite shows was
think-
Merlin, and it was
Oh,
from
yeah.
BBC.
BBC. Oh my gosh, yeah, because King Arthur in that looks exactly like Luke Hemmings. Have you ever
seen
noticed? Yeah, I've seen Merlin.
the show?
Yeah. Girl, I've watched it
From BBC?
through and through twice.
That's why we named my dog Merlin.
Oh, I love it.
Because we were obsessed with the show. So we said, well, let's just name a dog after him.
I love that show, but also I noticed that King Arthur looks like Luke Hemmings from 5 Sauce. 5 Seconds of Summer, for those who don't know. Listen. They look exactly alike. Okay, so you haven't seen Spiderwick before.
No, I think I have.
There's a thing in it that the little house creature guy
I can like kind of picture it
gives
in my
him,
head.
and it's like a triangle kind of thing with a hole in it / like a glass circle, and they have to look through it to see the goblins.
Yep. I've
So-
seen it. Yep.
That to me is what a hagstone
And then they
does.
get attacked.
Yes.
And then they have to be
They
like,
have
what's
to go-
going on? And then they go, oh my god,
Like
I'm
this.
what
What is it?
goblins. Oh. And it's like, hey, pass that bitch around.
So the premise in that movie is that the like magical beings will only let you, like, you can only see them if they allow you to see them, but looking through the stone, lets you see them. So that to me is like what a hagstone does. You're able to see things
We wouldn't see to
of
the
the
naked eye. Yeah.
mystical variety that we can't really see on the day to day. That is also on my bucket list, to find a hagstone. I love that one. Okay, the next one is don't step in a fairy circle. Have you heard of this?
Is it like a salt circle?
No.
Line of salt.
Don't cross the line of salt. Well, no, you can, but it makes spirits not be able to.
True. Actually, keep that thing straight.
Keep that shit in your pocket. But entering a fairy circle, I think this is also like a kind of ancient Celtic,
Pagan, yeah.
even pagan traditions, belief, superstition. Entering a fairy circle could lead to being cursed, losing your eyesight, going insane, or being trapped by the fairies.
Okay, guys, let us know which one you want to go with. Option A, B, C, or D.
I choose A, Steve.
I choose B. I'll go blind. That's crazy.
So fairy circles are often seen as mushroom circles, like a circle, literal circle of mushrooms, like in the grass. A patch of dirt, like a circle of dirt in otherwise like healthy green grass, or like a ring of clovers. So it's like a literal circle, like a literal ring.
Just in the wild.
And I think in a lot of like folklore, there's also like a warning for kids specifically. Like if a kid steps into a fairy circle, then they disappear because the fairies take them and trap them.
Bye, bitch.
So don't step in any circles.
Watch out for those ground circles.
Another one is having lavender in your garden. So planting lavender, you know, the practical magic thing. Plant lavender for luck. It brings luck, protection, and can help induce psychic dreams or visions.
Ooh.
I love that one. I love lavender.
I love lavender. I enjoyed going to the lavender farm.
Yeah,
That's
that's
very fun.
very fun for us. Okay, so I'm adding some other superstitions that just for good measure because I thought that they were cool and kind of funny, interesting. These are some other ones. Some of them are like ones that we know. Some of them are maybe not so common, but just a couple extras in here. Whistling at night. Don't whistle at night. So this one is like a very, very, very strong belief in many cultures that whistling at night is said to invite evil spirits.
I think it was Remy who said don't whistle at all because it's like something about like losing money or you're like wasting money or
Oh, interesting.
something like that.
Uh-huh.
Or if you whistle, you're like just losing money. You'll lose money. I don't.
Oh.
Something like that. Feel free to correct me in the comments, folks. But
That's an interesting one. I wonder if the whistling also has kind of a, like, the vibrational thing also,
So,
frequency.
Like the sound, yeah.
Yeah. But I know whistling at night, you're not supposed to whistle at night. You're not supposed to whistle outside either. Like,
There
in
goes
general.
whistling while we work.
I saw one that said during, like, the, like, world wars, the war times, you know, back then,
Back during the battles.
soldiers would try to light 3 cigarettes with 1 match, like, in a row, all together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And this would bring them good luck. I feel like, because that's really hard to do. It's kind of, it's like one of those, like, I would compare it to, like, a sports superstition too. Like,
Good luck going
wearing
into
this color is going to bring you good luck. If you can get this basket, that's really good luck.
On your left shoe first every single time.
Something like that. Another one is leaving your bed unmade can invite in evil spirits. I am severely guilty of doing this one. I just got a new comforter for my birthday, and I make my bed now all the time because it's so cute.
Oh, well, that's really
So that's
sweet.
helping.
I don't make my bed a lot because it's up against a wall, so it's a pain in the ass to make properly. But like when we were on vacation, I actually made my bed quite frequently.
I didn't. I just pulled the
I
covers
saw
over.
you. I was like, the first time I was like, oh, I'll just make my bed.
I can't.
And then I saw you not do that, and I was like, what am I doing?
We're on vacation.
It's like, it's fine. We're just gonna go with it.
It's fine. So, I feel like this is also one that maybe parents made up to be like, hey kids, if you don't make your bed in the morning,
Bad shit's gonna happen.
evil spirits are gonna get ya.
Just so they didn't have to
Just
do
so
it.
that they don't have to do it, so they don't have to see, like, the messy bed.
That's it. It all adds up.
Another one is if your palm is itchy, that means that money is coming.
It actually depends on which palm is itchy.
I saw something that said also it will only come to you if you don't itch it.
You need to have if your dominant hand is itchy and you itch it, you will lose money, or it's a sign that you're going to lose and spend money. If your non-dominant hand is itchy, it means you're gonna get money. Like you're gonna receive it.
That's also something with, like, the right and left
Your
thing.
dominant, yeah.
Your dominant hand, but, like, your in typical
Right,
your right
and left,
hand,
yeah.
that your right is for, like, giving, and your left is for receiving. Because you give things with the right one.
Handshake.
You
Usually handshake with your right.
Yeah. See? Kind of interesting.
Crazy.
Another one about hands. Apparently, if you have cold hands, that means that your husband is going to be very handsome.
Girl, my hands are cold all the time!
Mine too. I said this at work. One of my coworkers said this, and I said, well, mine is going to be drop dead gorgeous because my hands are constantly freezing.
Girl, you better watch out if your hands are this cold. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They can stay cold. I don't care. I'm actually okay with cold hands now.
I'm actually okay with that one. That one I believe.
Yeah, I now believe it.
Maybe I am superstitious.
It all adds up. I'm not a little stitious. I'm superstitious.
Okay, another one is killing a spider will make it rain.
Yup.
So killing a spider is seen as a curse or a kind of like a cosmic reaction that you killed something and now it's gonna rain. Sometimes this could be spun as like a blessing in disguise, but it's also most likely meant to discourage you from killing like little creatures, right? Like, don't kill spiders just because they're... Listen, we've had like 30 spiders minimum.
Sarah's been making it rain all week long, guys.
That's why it's so humid here. I've been killing all the spiders.
You're the problem. It's you.
Another one is a bird pooping on you is good luck.
That happened to my dad
Really?
when we were... Was it Disney or Cedar Point? But like some amusement park, and my dad got pooped on.
Did he buy a lottery ticket after?
No.
He should
He was pissed off.
Oh.
What the hell?
But this one again is one of those, like, it's so rare, and like, what are the odds that it's gonna land on you?
Pooped on.
So it's like very good luck. Another one that we talked about this when we went away. If it rains on your wedding day, my dad said that too. It's supposed to be really good luck.
Which is like you would think that, like, well, especially if you're having an outdoor wedding. Like if it's indoor, You can go ham. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. It might be actually really romantic and nice. Like, moody vibes. With the rain in the background.
storm, the
and
thunder.
dark clouds and the bright flashes and the set the tones with the candles. Guys, I have it all figured out. Don't worry.
All in her brain.
But like it would seem like bad. Like it would be terrible if you were having an outdoor
it's
wedding.
bad weather, so it's bad luck. Right?
But like this bride seemed absolutely unbothered when we were away.
Yeah, she was fine.
She was living her best life, and like good for her, as you should be. Let your bridesmaids worry about everything else.
Yeah,
that's what they're there for.
True. But cool that's like a good
Good
little
lesson.
omen. I'm just remembering about one of my other kind of, it's not a superstition, but it's connected to this, is like when you're traveling and it's cloudy or a little bit rainy, that means that the trip is going to be really good. Because every single time that I've traveled somewhere, it's been cloudy. What is it?
Oh,
Tell me.
it's similar to like you don't give people shoes, but like you don't give somebody a wallet or a purse without any money in it.
Yes.
Like you have to put like a loonie or a toonie or something in
Inside,
it
yeah.
because it's good luck.
Yes,
and it'll
yes.
bring more money to come. But if you give it to them empty, then it'll stay empty.
Yeah.
You have to give them with some like.
I forgot about
Coin.
that. Yes. I got a new wallet like 2 years ago, and when I was working here, and my boss,
Put something.
he's
in
like,
it.
I said, "Look at my new wallet. Isn't it cute?" He said, "Do you have any money in it?" I said, "No, I just have my cards." So he put a $5 bill. He said, "You should always have money in your wallet."
Yeah.
That's cool, isn't it?
Good luck.
Yeah. I love that one. Let's see. Okay, here's my last one, okay? This one's really good. Don't toast your glass with water in it.
Yeah, no, that's bad luck.
It's bad luck.
Also, toasting was. Do you know what the original?
You tell it, but yes, I do.
So when you originally toasted back in the medieval time, it was so that you would slosh your drink into the other person's glass, so that if there was poison, that you would share it with the other people. Is pretty sure what I think it came
Yeah,
from.
I
Like,
think
it
so.
was,
You
like,
can tell, like,
who poisoned who.
who poisoned who, or like if there's poison in your cup and if someone
Cheersing.
doesn't want to cheers with you, it's like, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you want to mix our drinks?
You don't want to cheers me? Maybe because you poisoned
Because
me.
you're trying to kill me.
So it's like a sign of like, yeah, you've been poisoned or death, or you're
Yes.
trying to like, yeah.
So that is,
Toasting with water.
it's super cool. So toasting with water specifically is also in like ancient Greek and Roman eras, where water from this specific river, I guess, was usually drunk by the dead. It's like a Greek mythology legend,
yeah.
I guess. So from this specific river, the dead would drink the water from it. In German folklore, it warns that a water toast suggests a wish for somebody's death. So I wonder if that also, it connects to that. Like, you're not drinking wine, you're drinking water, you're not drinking with us. Like, why don't you want to drink with us? Because you did something. But, like, that's kind of interesting that, like, if you toast water with somebody, it's like, no, I wish you to be dead.
Yep. Die, beach.
Crazy. Those are pretty crazy. Okay, so superstitions are a little bit irrational. Some of them make a great deal of sense, while others not so much. But they're all a little bit of insight into the fabric of our history as humans. Maybe magic is a little bit more a part of us and our world than people would like to admit. So whether you toss salt over your left shoulder, plant some lavender, or avoid black cats, we hope this episode made you just a little bit more stitious than you were before. If you have any of your own personal superstitions or cultural traditions that we didn't mention, let us know. You can send your stories to teatalestalks@gmail.com or send them to us through our spooky story submissions form in our link tree. Perhaps you'll hear one of your very own stories in our What's Brewing mini episodes.
And be sure to follow us on Instagram, teatalestalks, to keep up to date with everything that we're up to, as well as upcoming spooky episodes. And until next time, our twitchy witchy friends, stay spooky and don't let your tea get cold.
Some stories never make the headlines. Some victims remain nameless, and some mysteries fade before they're ever solved. If you're drawn to the strange and unexplained, from cryptids and aliens to hauntings, true crime, and everything in between, you need to check out Unknown, Unsolved, Unseen. Hosted by Frank and Sage, this podcast dives into a plethora of unexplained phenomena. They research, discuss, and share their own opinions on stories that linger in the shadows, from the unsolved to the unbelievable. Listen to Unknown, Unsolved, Unseen wherever you get your podcasts, because every story, no matter how strange, deserves to be told. You've heard of haunted houses, but what about haunted history itself? Welcome to Spookology, the podcast where your hosts, Keek and Cardi, unearth history's weirdest haunts, crimes, and cursed corners, from medieval murder mysteries and sinister seances to abandoned asylums and folklore with a vengeance. They cover it all with a shovel in one hand and sarcasm in the other. They're snarky, they're scholarly, they're slightly possessed. Whether you're a history nerd with a dark side, a ghost enthusiast with a love of footnotes, or just someone who likes your crime served with a side of cursed energy, Spookology is the podcast you didn't know you were dying for. New episodes drop regularly wherever you get your podcasts. Tune in if you dare, but don't worry, the ghosts are mostly friendly. Probably.